stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. Welcome to Asus ZenFone launch event. Before we start today's journey, I would like to take this opportunity to show our sincere thanks to our esteemed partner, Flipkart, for making 2018 an incredible and a fruitful year for Asus brand in smartphone business in India. Thank you. We kick off the Made for India project, starting from ZenFone Max M1, the unbeatable performer. Thanks for all the Indian consumers' love of this product. We have sales more than 1 million plus units till date. And today, we are super glad to announce the software support of EIS video has rolled out on October 12th on the 6 GB variant. And very soon, the same support will be released for the 3 GB and 4 GB variants as well. Again, thank you so much for great support. We have also achieved another milestone for the flagship segment in ZenFone 5Z. For your information, we have added more than 15 new functions in ZenFone 5Z ever since we launched. So let's recap the incredible journey of this year of our smartphone business. In April, we launched ZenFone Max M1, the unbeatable performer. And 3 months later, we have introduced the new flagship ZenFone 5Z. And now, today, it's time for smartphone for everyone. Without further ado, it's my honor to present you ZenFone Lite, the best performance smartphone for all Indians, and ZenFone Max, the best-in-class battery and best all-rounder in its segment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Dinesh Sharma, Head of Mobile Business, Asus India, for further updates of the product details. Over to you, Dinesh.
Thank you very much, Leon. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome for this particular event. It's a great pleasure to once again, introduce 2 products which have been actually made for India as per our whole strategy this year of working closely with consumer insights and developing products ground up for the Indian market. So today I'm going to be doing something really different I've not done in a very long time, which is actually present 2 products together. So please bear with me as I present to you both ZenFone Lite and ZenFone Max. So when we actually started this particular journey, and we actually did a lot of consumer research with the budget smartphone consumer, what we realized is that the consumer is aspiring for a high performance phone like in every other segment of the market. And the choices available to the consumer even today are largely quad-core processor smartphones. And therefore, what we decided to do is to bring in a very tried, tested chipset from Qualcomm into the entry segment, which is Snapdragon 430 octa-core processor. So we built both these phones on the Snapdragon octa-core 430 platform, and it will be the first time that the consumer in this segment will get a true octa-core performance on a very, very reliable Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 chipset. So typically what you have in this segment, in the best of the class phones which are available in the segment, are actually phones with 4-core processors on A53 cores. But Snapdragon 430 actually brings you 8 cores on A53, which actually results in much better performance and also much better battery efficiency, because the core clock speeds are optimized to give you a better power performance. Coming to Lite, which is going to be our smartphone for all Indians, it comes with 2 GB RAM and 16 GB storage and 256 GB expandable memory. This phone will actually compete with products like Redmi 6A in the market, which actually give you a quad-core MediaTek processor. But we will be giving you a Snapdragon octa-core processor at similar price point. Coming to Max, Max has 3 GB RAM and 32 GB internal storage with 256 GB expandable. Apart from that, again a segment first, we would be providing a Google Drive access to the consumers with up to 100 GB data access. And with the kind of data prices in India today and the amount of data available to the consumers, consumers need not worry about limited storage on their phones in this segment, but they can actually back up their data on Google Drive with up to 100 GB Google Drive data access. Both the phones will support triple slot. They will support GPS functionality, VoLTE functionality across all operators, and Wi-Fi on BGN. So from connectivity perspective, consumer gets complete package on both the products. Coming to Lite, it has a metallic finish. It weighs a light 140 grams and has 82% screen to body ratio because of the 18:9 display that we've used in this product. In Max, the consumer would get an upgrade with a 2.5D front glass, which makes the product look really good. And Max weighs 150 grams. But there is one important aspect that you need to consider, which I'll talk about later in Max, which increases the weight slightly. And again, Max 2 has an 82% screen to body ratio. So the Lite is only 8.15 mm thin, and Max is 8.7 mm thin. So both the phones are pretty compact, sleek, power-packed in their segment. Both the products will be available in black and gold variant. Coming to the display itself, we've used a 5.45-inch 800:1 contrast ratio, which is pretty high in this particular segment, and a HD Plus display, IPS panel with very good viewing angles. So when you actually look at the display, it is one of the best displays in this segment of smartphones that you would get. The rear camera of both the products is a 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture and a 5P lens. The other important aspects about the camera are that it comes with a 1.12 micrometer sensor in both the products, which enables better photography in low light conditions as it captures 25% more light as compared to a 1 micrometer standard sensor used in many of the phones in this segment. We've also built in our Pixel Master Camera solution. So you get portrait mode, you get live filters, so you can actually take the picture, selecting the filter that you want before the picture is uploaded to your social media. You also get full HD video recording support, portrait mode, beauty mode, HDR mode, live beautification that we had introduced with ZenFone Live, time-lapse, as well as panorama support in this rear camera of both the phones, Lite as well as Max. Coming to the front camera, and here both the products differ. In Lite, we've actually used a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash in the front. This is again a segment differentiator. Other phones in this segment do not have an LED flash in the front. And the front camera also supports portrait mode, beauty mode, HDR mode, live filters, and also full HD video recording. Coming to Max, here making Max all-rounder, as Leon has said, we have actually built in a very good front camera, which is an 8 megapixel camera with again f2.0 aperture and 1.12 micron size. And here again we've actually built in an LED flash. We've got portrait mode, beauty mode, HDR mode, live beautification, as well as full HD video recording in the front camera of Max as well. And yes, it does come with an LED flash in the front. We've also built in biometric security in both the products. Lite comes with a snappy face unlock function. So you can actually use face unlock to unlock Lite. When it comes to Max, we've again upgraded this phone, and what you get is both face unlock as well as fingerprint sensor. So you can lock your apps, you can have a hidden cabinet in which you can actually store your files which others should not have easy access to, and you can unlock these by using any of the two biometric functions in case of Max and face unlock in case of Lite. Coming to the battery, again because of the efficiency of the octa-core processor, Lite packs in a 3000 mAh battery, but actually gives you very good, usage times. So if you look at it, you get 17 hours of Wi-Fi web browsing. You get up to 28 hours of 3G talk time, and you get up to 37 days of 4G standby. So these are pretty good, when you actually look at a 3000 mAh battery available in a whole round package which Lite offers. And coming to Max, again, here is the big differentiation, because Max, as you know, as a franchise, stands for heavy-duty battery phones. And in Max, we built in a 4000 mAh battery, which gives an astounding 36 hours of 3G talk time, 23 hours of Wi-Fi web browsing, and up to 41 days standby time. And again, in the price segment that Max is going to be coming in, it is going to be one of the top highest battery capacity phones. We've also added a reverse charging function in Max. So in case if you're using Max and your friend's battery or any other phone's battery is running out, you can actually use Max to charge that particular phone. So in today's age, when video consumption and multimedia consumption is rising on the 4G network, Max offers the consumer an amazing product to actually enjoy a great multimedia experience for a very long period of time. To bring in efficiency in terms of RAM management, okay, because let's say these are mass smartphones. So if you want to build efficiency, how do we do it with the help of software? We were thinking about that. So one, we built in an application called Mobile Manager. Now Mobile Manager is a native application being provided by Asus. What it helps the consumer to do is actually optimize how the phone needs to function as per his requirement. So one, there's a Power Master solution which allows the consumer to select different kinds of battery modes. You want performance, you want normal, you want battery saving, you can decide for yourself. You've also got control on app management, which means you can actually decide which apps should auto start in the background, which apps should be allowed to give you notifications, which should not be allowed to give you notifications, etc. Now all this enables smooth functioning of the phone and extra power that you get because of optimization of the software. Coming to Max, again, there is a Power Master which also does another additional function which is of 2x battery lifespan. So if you choose this function, it reduces the time of usage between two charging cycles, but it actually increases the life of the battery by 2 times. You've got a 4000 mAh battery in Max, and let's say if you don't want to use, or let's say you're easily lasting the whole day out and up to 2 days and you want to increase the battery lifespan, you can actually use the 2x battery lifespan mode. And that will, increase the life of your battery by 2 times. Coming to audio again, we built in very good audio functionality in the product, and again in this segment, I think this is one of the neglected aspects. But in this, what you get is an audio wizard application built by Asus, which allows you to use preset equalizer modes, as well as customize your own equalizer setting to give you the kind of audio experience that you like on the phone. We also have outdoor mode, which we specially built for India to take care of conditions of usage of smartphones in outdoors where the ambient noise levels are pretty high. Both the phones will come with ZenUI 5, which we've actually introduced with ZenFone 5Z, and they will support Android Oreo out of the box. Coming to ZenUI 5, again, we've made it very, very light, almost stock-like. So what you've got is about, just 14 basic original apps, and just 3 you can call third-party apps, which is Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger, mostly used by everybody. So if you look at this screenshot out here of the phone, right, you can see that entire array of apps are just fitting into half a screen. That's it. And that's the kind of light, bloat-free user interface that you get with bloat-free, no apps, no ads built into the UI, etc., which you get when you use both Lite and Max. So almost a stock kind of experience for the consumer. We've also ensured that consumers who are used to different kind of back key commands, so some consumers are used to having the back key on the left, some are used to having the back key on the right. We've built in a customizable navigation key option for the consumer to actually choose what kind of navigation key setting you would like on your phone. In Max, with the 3 GB RAM available to us, we've also built in the twin app functionality, so you can have 2 WhatsApp, you can have 2 Google accounts, etc., to enjoy the dual SIMing advantage as well as twin app advantage. Now, let's talk about some of the offers that we have on both these phones. So firstly, on both these phones, we'll be bringing in the Jio offer, which is an astounding offer of 2,200 rupees cashback, which will be available to the consumer instantly when he actually starts using this phone on the Jio network in form of 2,200 rupees worth of credit that will come to your account. Apart from that, you get 50 GB additional data. So in this price segment, for the consumer who is using Jio, he kind of gets a 2,200 rupees discount on using Lite and Max. Initially, when we launched this phone, again in the launch period, we'll be also offering the complete mobile protection package in partnership with Flipkart. You know, we launched this particular package along with Flipkart during the launch of ZenFone Max Pro M1. And again, we are extending the same launch benefit on both Lite as well as Max of the complete mobile protection plan. To talk about quickly, it practically takes care of everything to do with the mobile, anything that can go wrong with it, which is not covered by the manufacturer warranty. As simple as that. So you just have to buy the phone, take this package, and you're completely safe because we take care, along with Flipkart, of everything else for you. Earlier, when we launched it with Max Pro, we had not covered theft protection. But now with this particular offer, when both Lite as well as Max launch, you would also get theft protection on complete mobile protection. So it's a great package to go for when you buy both these products. The regular price of complete mobile protection in the price range that both the phones will be launched in is $399, but it will be available during the launch offer period only for ₹99. So to summarize, ZenFone Lite is a 5.45-inch HD Plus display with Snapdragon 430 octa-core processor, which is class leading in its segment. It's got 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, 13 MP f2.0 1.12 micron size rear camera, 5 megapixel front camera with flash, face unlock security, and 3000 mAh battery. So the price of ZenFone Lite is going to be 6,999 rupees. But when we launch it during the festive offer, we are going to be giving this product at a very, very special introductory price for the Indian market of only rupees 5,999 only. And if you look at it for the Jio consumers, okay, the effective price of this particular product only comes down to rupees 3,799. That's it. And you get everything, you know, that you can actually expect in a smartphone well bundled into the Lite package. Now let's go to summarize Max. In Max, it's a well-rounded phone. Okay, you get 5.45-inch HD Plus display, you get 430 octa-core processor, 3 GB RAM, 32 GB storage, triple slot, expandable, 13 megapixel f2.0 rear camera with 1.12 micron pixel size, 8 megapixel f2.0 front camera with 1.12 micron size with flash, face and fingerprint security both, and a very, very powerful class-leading 4000 mAh battery. So let's come to the pricing of Max. 8,999 only, right? But surely there should be some festive offer, right? There's a festive offer for Lite as well. So let's look at the festive offer price of Max. And again, an introductory price. So friends, I'm really happy to announce that Max will be available at only rupees 7,499 during the festive offer. And if you look at it, for the Jio consumers, the net effective price only becomes 5,299. And apart from that, during the festive period, again in partnership with Flipkart, we'll be offering a special EMI offer of 6 months no-cost EMI on Max, where initially on leading debit and credit cards, the consumer will be able to buy Max at only rupees 1,250 per month. At only rupees 1,250 per month, for 6 months, consumer will buy Max without paying anything upfront, just buying the phone and paying this EMI of 1,250, no cost EMI, right? So that's an amazing offer again during the launch of Max, which consumers can avail. So when do we start the sale will be the next question. So both Lite as well as Max will be available exclusively on Flipkart, and the sale will go live during Flipkart festive Dhamaka days, which are going to be coming up soon. And there would also be, apart from this, special bank offers which you have to wait for. So when you actually go to buy both Lite as well as Max during the launch, it's going to be an amazing offer package which is going to be available on both these products, and that will make it a really, really attractive buy in its segment. So that's about it for both Lite and Max. Thank you very much for your time. I deeply appreciate it, for all your presence and your patience. Thanks a lot.
May I now request Leon Yu, Regional Head, India and South Asia, Asus, to be back on the stage. May I also request Peter Chan, Deputy General Manager, APAC, Asus, and Ayappan Rajgopal, Senior Director, Smartphones, Flipkart, to come on the stage for a photo op. For joining us on this incredible day. The demo zone is now open for you to experience the latest ZenFone Lite L1 and ZenFone Max M1. Wish you a wonderful day. Thank you.